Make some noise. It's time for the first match of our Super Saturday. It's Seattle taking on Carolina. Welcome back in, everybody. I need Boston to wake up. All right, fans, it's time to put our hands together and welcome these teams, because you got a legend in Clayster for Carolina. On the other side, Surge looking to cause chaos. We don't have time to talk about the teams because they're ready to play. So let's jump right in with predictions. Chance? Feeling Carolina today. Felony and Clayster are staying alive.
I'm taking the Carolina blue as well. It's a tough one to pick, but I like it.
Fans, use me as your Carolina button. The Carolina Royal Ravens are going to take the first series of the day.
3 Carolinas.
Do the thing, Nameless.
I mean, at this point, like, might as well just pause some SVAs, lay on some stairs. I got Seattle. Give me Seattle in this series. They look good. Abu's been great in the search and destroy. I think they take it. I just think they take it.
Who said we agreed, right? All right, let's go to the main stage with Guy Blaze.
Thank you so much, Chris, and I couldn't have said it better myself. This is a Super Saturday, and we got a marvel of a matchup coming to the stage. Both these squads got to give it everything they got, because one has to go home. And the first team coming out does not mind playing villain. Make some noise for the Seattle Surge! We got Illy, Arsenes, Abuza, and who? Ready to drown them out, the Seattle Surge.
Everybody's been against them, but sometimes when you give a fierce competitor a chip on their shoulder, they'll take that and ride with it and use it as fuel, and that's what they did in the very last series. Everybody was counting them out, hoping they would lose. They bounced back immediately, and it was Illy absolutely popping off 16,000 damage, taking over in search as well. He's going to need to do it again. Let's bring out their opponents.
Yeah, it's time to bring out their opponents. Trying to be the new heroes of the hometown. Boston, make some noise for the Carolina Royal Ravens. Give it up for Tej, Gwen, Bella. Oh, and Clayster, the Carolina Royal Ravens.
This is a team that none of these players are shy of having to dig themselves out of the trenches. You have Clay and Fellow back together as a duo, clearly showing how it can get done from the elimination side of things. For the Carolina Royal Ravens, all they want now is to make it to Sunday for the fans. Blaze, first match of Saturday. You ready?
Oh, I am so ready, Allie. We know who the villain is and we know who the hero, but let's see what type of ending we're gonna get. Merc, Maven, let's go on this journey.
All right, let's get into it. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. I think it's going to be interesting how this venue plays out. You heard the booth starting with Seattle. You know everyone's going to be fighting for their boy Clay. Did you see that picture yesterday with Clay and Fellow back when they were on E United?
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
Yeah, right? That's wild.
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, you know, these guys, they've been playing together, but, you know, then on the other side, you have Clay, who's going up against some of his former teammates. You know, Illy, Arsenes, people he has won world championships with, so Hook as well, you throw into the mix, so it should be a fun series.
Yeah, okay, here's the photo. Yeah, this is amazing to see these guys, how long they've been out battling. I saw people just like quote tweeting this, like, well, I feel old. One of those ones, like, it's been going on for so long. But listen, as an old man myself, I'm supporting Clayster in his run here. It feels right when that guy is on the stage. It just feels good, man.
You're not allowed to have bias, but you're not allowed.
All right, listen, I'm pulling for Carolina. I'll be honest with you.
Okay, that's allowed.
Okay, thanks. I mean, everyone else is going to be booing Seattle.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Obviously, you know, they take down Boston yesterday in that game 5.
This place was, woo, could have been a pin drop, Joe.
Yeah, we'll see here. I mean, the storyline for Carolina, their respawns have been better, right? 4-2 in hardpoint with this roster. On the other side for Seattle Surge, the hardpoints have not been great. Control has not been great, but the Search and Destroy has carried them to this point. Just the key yesterday, they won that map number 4, but Hook, he has been the one consistent factor for this team. The guy could be a nuke.
Can Hook the Nuke get it going, or will Clayster and the lads keep this Cinderella run going? As the Ravens chants are popping in the venue, and I think that's what we're going to hear throughout the course, that they're going to be fired up for that squad. On the mini-map, in the baby blue, you'll have Seattle. Surge White will be representing Ravens in this one. I'm saying that mostly for myself, because sometimes we have multiple blues and whites, I get confused, you know?
The Blues are a little different, though.
Yeah,
they are
true,
a little
true,
different,
true.
but Seattle Surge, Illy, does he take it down? Some time to go the way of Carolina, but on rotation, you have RCs, you have Abuza already set up here at Cafe.
I was saying to you yesterday, bro, I didn't see this, like, villain arc coming for Seattle Surge. Like, when it first formed, like, you know, some guys with chips on their shoulder, guys coming back to prove stuff, and, you know, GA stuff goes down, and, like, suddenly, like, they're being booed. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, that happens, all the GA things. Then you obviously have, they beat Boston yesterday,
Yeah,
so that adds
true.
flame to the fire. And then plus in this one, as you said, just sort of Clay coming into this series, we know no matter what, he is always going to have a fan base. But on this first push here at P2, a nice start for Carolina, but Gwyn going to open things up alongside Clay. Clay, though, does he taking down some nice shots and a nice start there for RCs, but it's TJ. And we heard Clay talk about this yesterday, how much better TJ is in this title than in the past.
Well, yeah, like, he was that guy that was a game changer, and then it sort of went away for a while. I think we're all happy to see TJ getting his. We know he had the ability to do it, and he has been popping off. Right now, you got a 20 or so point advantage for Royal Ravens, but Abuza is lining him up, still soaking up the time. That will be Carolina. You get ready now for this P3. If you are Seattle Surge, we'll see if they'll be able to answer back, as Abuza is looking to keep this streak going.
Yeah, he's going to get caught, though, and now with 10 seconds left, I think he's going to spawn out. So you're going to have a 3-on-3 here, I believe, if you are Carolina. You see Abuza going to spawn on up. They're going to know this, right? He is so far behind. They're going to try to go. Now a 4-on-2. You just saw the P2 break. You're going to have another one here. Carolina, if they can hold on to this first push, this is going to be a giant lead through our first few hills.
Yeah, Hook's like, I'm out. I'm going to lie in the back of this truck. Everybody else dropped around me, but it's a good play for him to try and stay up. Now repinches with his team, but Fellow is still holding. They know they were missing one, so the comms on point for Royal Ravens, but a chance to really get a big edge here is TJ and Fellow coming through on the feed. 80-24 the lead right now. 3 in a row for Felony, 5 in a row for TJ. TJ Haley pop it off here on the main stage.
Yeah, trying to find this cruise missile. Does have Hook nearby, and I think he's going to take him out. But, you know, just going back to before that P3, you saw Abuza trying to find some slays middle of the map. He gets caught, gets spawned down. That turns in to now this 50-point lead for Carolina Royal Ravens. You already see inside of P4, who is it? It's going to be Gwyn and Felony trying to find this early setup.
You got to deal with some difficult things early on. Of course it's Illy. Of course it's Illy. It picks him out. He's like, I know that spot. I am familiar with it.
Yeah, we might just be getting a little nasty in this match, dude.
Yeah.
But it's going to be behind that kill from Illy. Hook with another one. Seattle do get on the points. It's Philo just trying to get a, you know, a little wash on the hill that we saw yesterday. A very strong spot. Don't use it at home.
Respect your teammates and your opponents. I don't know how much you're going to respect you're going to see over the course of this one. Yeah, it might get nastier and nastier, but like for Abuza, for the Seattle Surge team, you know, one thing I was very critical of was the body language from this team when we saw them against Toronto Ultra. Yesterday, you kind of saw Illy getting loose. He was really feeding off the crowd. Like, they're booing him. He did not care.
What were you just doing?
That's what he was doing. I was trying to show you my little dance skills.
All right, well, Clay's going to find two. Not the best dance skills out of you. But I think you heard from RCs. He's like, dude, we just need to start having some fun, cracking jokes. He can be that guy. Carolina, though, still with a 25-point lead. Nice job by Seattle to get in and get some time there at P4. Plus win rotation. But where they have been struggling has been these early holds. They've been winning rotation, but it's been the breaks from Carolina, and you're seeing it right here. Now down to a 1v1 on the hill, but it's Illy who has been the pillar for this team, wins a big 2.
Illy now up to 10-9. He's going to hear it every time he is on camera. Clayster gets a little bit of revenge. Now back to Abuza in the hard point. See a fastball coming at him. He's able to avoid that. Clay starting to work his way up. Got multiple in front to deal with. Clay able to do it. TJ there with him. RC still lurking. That stun's gonna hit. There's the info. Simtex to the back. That should trade out the kill. It does exactly that, and then TJ snaps onto another. 11-9, 3 in a row for TJ. 50 seconds to the hard point. Good work out of him.
Fellow trying to find maybe top 3 position. Didn't realize there was 2 players there though. But I mean, through first set, I think you're probably happy if you're Seattle because you got broke P2, you got broke P3. I mean, it was a nice job towards P4 and P5 to find some of that time. For Carolina, this is just sort of the game that they have been playing. Everyone kind of taking turns. Nobody's really been struggling. Everyone around a 1.0 is Clay controlling top 3. They have kept games close, but it's been their end game execution that's been finding wins in hardpoint.
You kind of mentioned the interview with Arcides, you know, how he sort of said, we're just having fun, right? Like, there's some similarities between these teams, right? Like, neither are playing with pressure. I mean, or do you feel some now if you're Ravens because you started to improve a bit?
No, I don't think there's any pressure on really on either of these teams. You are wrong. I mean, the fact is Seattle hasn't had much practice leading into this event, but it's just sort of, they're just kind of dealing with a different situation than Carolina. Is elite with another 2, but on this rotation, Clay gonna have a big one-on-one, but it's the rookie and Abuza who takes him out, leading the way with 14 for Seattle. TJ, though, does get taken down and traded as the nade did connect.
20-second advantage now for Royal Ravens. Next hard point ready to pop, and it early will be Arcides, but what can Clay and the boys do now to get him out of that spot? Clay's trying to get forward. RC's going to get the angle through the window. Going prone is Gwyn. It's Felny. It's able to look over, and they'll get him out of the point for now. And they stop the cross from coming in from Illy, so he can't rotate over into the hard point. So now another break looking like it for Royal Ravens. The hard point continues to look good, but we've got a tight one so far. And you're thinking the pressure on Ravens to absolutely get a win in this map 1, considering you've won one search and destroy.
Yeah, well, it was yesterday though, right? So maybe
That's
they're
true.
just better. They're better on land. We'll see when we get to the map 2.
They are an S&D land team, Joe.
That's one way to put it. Get a very new roster on rotation though. Carolina, they're gonna break P2. They're gonna get majority of this time. Yeah, TJ trying to work market time, but does get taken down. This is where you had to set up at P3 last time through 4 Seattle surge. But it was the break early on. Carolina, they're about to be up 50. Let's go to Elicited with the Royal Ravens.
Going back belt.
Who's this still right?
Who's on the belt? Who's on the belt? Yo, we spun 10. We spun 10. Inder's on you close.
He's deep on me. Need help.
I'm pushing him out. I got him. One shot there.
Nice. I'm taking a route, bro.
Let's go. I'll look over your clock broken. Go. One shot. Walk dead. Let it go.
I'm Coops right now. I'm Coops.
Where's everyone behind you? Spawning up behind you. Watch him.
Spawning up behind you.
I'm gonna go top time.
I got you.
One running a bit of Booza.
I'm going your top time.
One seat right, Hugh. One cross. Dead. One more deep right. One shot. Deep right.
Booza mid.
You got to hold your mid. I'm behind me. In garage.
Garage push.
Nice. Two right. Mid and right. I spawned behind mid.
Up mid yellow car. One front, one back. Front weak.
I'm playing this.
The guy front's weak.
And top trips. Going to new. Top trips new. Let's go, Teach. It's fucking huge
One shot
time.
top new. Ender top new with his trophy now. Top of the stairs.
I'm pitching right, okay?
I'm low mid right
I'm gonna go left here too. I'm trying to get bridge spots.
I'm low mid right now. Just waiting.
Heard. I'm gonna go over mid to trips.
One might pinch.
Wait, no, you check my
one's low
bridge.
Coops.
Give me a sec. I'll tell you bridge.
The comms are on point. The objective time there as well. Now up over 200. Joe, what'd you like in that? Listen in.
I mean, obviously didn't coordinate the push, but TJ just goes big time towards the end. He's able to find that break again. An early investment for Seattle at P3, immediately broken by this Carolina team. That is the difference in this score. The P2 and P3 have been so much better for the Royal Ravens, and now you just have Gwyn slaying, just sort of roaming, controlling. You don't need to really focus on the time until your teammates get here. That's exactly what he does, and now all the pressure on Surge.
No, I think that's a good point. Like, the pressure is on Surge to get into that hard point. You know how difficult it can be to lock that fountain area down. This makes it easy for Gwyn. Pick after pick after pick. Finally, you rotate in. You got 3 in a row for your TJ up to 22 and 16. You're 30 points away from a victory here. Father Time is beaming. Carolina's feeling good.
I mean, I love seeing this from TJ. 22 kills, almost 2 minutes on the hill. Over to P5, though. Clay was able to sneak on through. There is a trade.
Hello.
And this time it's over to TJ. He's able to find one. Now he's got a big one-on-one to try to break this hill, maybe win the game. He finds Illy. 15 more seconds for Ravens.
TJ moving and grooving. 5 in a row, trying to snap back, not quite able to win it, but you're so close to victory here. Clay gets one, traded through by Alec. And now you try to make this rally. You got to be perfect if you are Seattle Surge. So much work to do, but here comes the 4-man hit. You got a 4-on-2 near the point. One's going to be rotating in behind you in Illy. Can you get there before Illy becomes a factor, or does it get picked up? It's going to get picked up by Fellow, but he's not able to win the fight. Into the mix we go. TJ, Clay, Gwyn, they break through. A nade from Illy's able to hit, but you're still in right now if you are Ravens. Cut Illy down in front, pushing out the cuts. Royal Ravens come in and strike first in map 1. Dude, I'd find. All right, let's let them move first. Sorry, Ellie, enjoy that. I don't know what it is about this team. I guess, I've been commentating a long time. And
Yeah, talking about Father Time, yeah.
I have wanted, to see this TJ, bro. How many times have you and I been casting, you and I are together, 6 years now, where I've mentioned, I want vintage Tej, I want vintage Tej. And, he's coming, he is putting on. TJ with a map, 27 and 17, almost 5,000 damage, leads the lobby across the board. My guy is beaming.
I don't know what you just said he was doing, but anyways, the guy was cooking on this map. That is for sure. I think the issue really with TJ has been consistency map to map. We have seen moments like this, but not this level of consistency these last couple of weeks on this roster. And I think for Seattle, you're probably going to be frustrated with this because you had so many early P2 and P3 rotations control, and it was just break after break from the Royal Ravens. You're seeing just sort of the structure, the fundamentals are not in place for Surge.
And I think it's you can survive some breaks. You can. And they kept it close for a long
4
time.
in a row.
Yes. Eventually, it just breaks you down. You saw once you got in front, and once you get around that 200-point mark, and all the pressure's on you to have to play with maybe a little more pace than you're comfortable doing, you're having to go into spots maybe you don't want to. They just start to run away with it here. Here's where they kind of just take over. Between the listening and then Gwen there at Fountain, the transitions and the breaks, the big kills from TJ. I mean, TJ, he's got LeBron stats. 23 and 16, 4 in a row there, 2 minutes in the hard point.
God does it all.
Pop it off.
They're doing it all. Again, we'll see if he can keep it up. Still a long tournament for this Carolina team. Still a long match. And now you focus now on Search and Destroys. We're taking a look at the game flow. Just keeping that lead. But really, the P2, the P3, that is a difference maker on this map. But I mean, Search and Destroy, as you said, it has been a struggle point for Carolina. On the other side for Surge, this has been their bread and butter.
But sometimes, have you been in a position in your career where yes, you've been bad in
Probably
Surge?
been in every position, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
But you know all the positions very well, Joe. But where your search is bad, but once the hard point clicks, you make a roster change, you get so much positivity just through the respawns that kind of leaks into the choices. I don't know, in Search and Destroy, you start to find success there.
I mean, I think it's just, this is such a new team. They're working through the map pool, just taking a look at the maps and modes. We were talking in the green room. One interesting thing is that map 2, this Search and Destroy, as good as this has been for Surge, they are 0-3 on this map. So, for the Surge, the storyline still a respawn.
You're 8 and 4 in Surge, so 3 or 4 losses are here.
Yes, 3 of your losses are here, right? The storyline for Surge, still a respawn. The storyline for Carolina, if you win a Surge, the match might be done. This is what you are looking at here.
That's what we were thinking yesterday when they won. When they went 2-0, I'm like, all right, well, here we go. That was a hell of a moment. We're going to take a look at our Monster Energy pregame as we get deeper into this one. Get ready for the map 2. Break it down for me for Seattle.
Yeah, last 5 matches, what you can see, 3-2 win versus Boston, 3-2 win versus Miami. On the other side, it's just really, they've been getting smoked. And when their search isn't great, that's when those losses versus Rocker come into play. And yeah, it's their respawns, 3-8 in last 11 hard points, 6 map losing streak in control. It hasn't been great in the respawns.
But sometimes when you're the villain, when the boos are roaring, you stop caring, you have some fun like Alex said. I wasn't sure if that interview, if he was trolling us, himself, the fan. I didn't know really what he was doing, but you distinctly hear it here in the crowd, man. They are pulling for one side, and where the frustrations might be looming on Seattle, you see nothing here but smiles and gas on the side of Carolina.
Yeah, and we're going to take a look at the Monster Energy pregame here for Carolina Royal Ravens. I mean, you have the crowd on your side. That absolutely helps, but just the focal point is going to be around that hard point to get the job done in map number 1, 6-game win streak.
Wow.
That is, yeah, unreal from them.
And then all of them.
Yeah, Clayster Magic alive and well. We'll see. Can he get to can he get to a Sunday? It's been a long time.
Now this has been fun for us because I know as casters, we don't pick our matches. You sort of get This is what you're asking. Like, all right, we've sort of been a part of, since this team change happened with Carolina, we've been part of all 6 hard points, been a part of this team improving. It's been fun to watch this road, and now you're fighting to get a little deeper in this tournament. Maybe a top 6 berth. Maybe you start shocking people within this bracket. Well, you already did shock one team.
Sure did.
Took it, New York able to take advantage of that United partnership quickly. Fly on home.
There you can see map 2 for Fellow. Now it was on Invasion, but 9-3. He can be a superstar in Search and Destroy. Now they have played this map once. They are 0-1, but again, for this roster for Surge, 0-3. We'll see if they can learn from those mistakes.
The decision making was there. You were getting things done on Invasion. What can you do now on Karachi? Get some info if you were Hook. A felony up top. Can he shotgun him here with the rival as he continues to hunt? What kind of timing is he going to find? He's got eyes on multiple. There's Clay. TJ just able to get away. He's at least able to stay up.
Where's Gwyn? This is who you're waiting on. Gwyn able to get inside a bottom fountain. Finds one, so it turns into a 3-on-3. But Elite and Search and Destroy, that is like peanut butter and jelly. Those two always go along so well. So Illy's going to give them man advantage. Bomb down towards B.
Unless you hate jelly, Joe.
That's true. Or you're allergic to peanut butter, I guess.
Yeah.
That sucks for those people.
It really does. Gwen gets the kill. Up to 2. Damage in. Just trying to get health back, but he wants to peek it. Arceus continues to hold. Only able to get through there on the trade. Now 1 versus 1. 20 seconds to go. Bomb down towards B.
Nabuza has no idea, but you do not have the bomb. Fellow's just kind of playing for the kill right now. Depending on how this timing goes. Nabuza up towards top satellite, and you just see he thinks they know bombs down, but really they had no idea. Abuza going to go all the way back to A just in case, just going to camp a corner. We're not going to have a fight. Fellow opts for the kill, does not work out. Surge on the board.
And that's just one thinking they're playing around the bomb, and they just aren't.
Yeah, no, yeah, they think bombs maybe down B. Maybe they have the idea for it. He's top 3, maybe working a flank, but doesn't happen. Yeah. Just goes for the gamble.
And he doesn't have the information we do. He's got a free plant the entire time, but we've got the minimap, we've got X-ray. He does not. Dude, this crowd is killing me. I love it. So you go up 1-0 if you are Surge. Nice start, some big plays there from Gwen. Kind of lose that patience battle, maybe to Arceus. Might be able to get 3 within the round, put them into a 2 versus 1, but still some solid work done within that round. Can Hook get loose? It's Illy once again making an impact early. Gwen taken out of it. Nice shots from Hook. Felony's able to pick up 1, but suddenly it's just Felony by himself again.
Yeah, just the early first bloods going the way of Seattle Surge, just using their numbers, securing these rounds. Can Fellow pull off something magical? Well, I'm not playing it yet. No, the answer is he will not. As they just all storm his position, able to take him down.
Yeah, 1 in front low, tries to snap high. Can't deal with all the players soaring at them. So far, so good for Seattle. He does some great work. Illy, he's 3-1 to start us off. Speaking of the 2 rounds, you got a first blood from Hook, a first blood from Illy. So you got to start getting some of these first bloods if you're Carolina, and you're going to start to bring it back.
I mean, these are just simple breakoffs, right? This is just what Surge is doing. They're finding the openings.
Oh, so good. Yeah, I think our production team's just trolling now, just going back and forth.
You got to play in a crowd.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Can you find an opening kill? If you're Royal Ravens. Win. Oh, no, I don't think it does. And Hook is just laying behind the barrel. He's able to get his second in. You trade that pretty quickly and efficiently, but still another first blood technically up for Seattle Surge.
I can't believe Hook just threw a smoke and tried to run through right there, but maybe he thinks he's all alone B side. But now, yeah, with that pick, Fellow up to 4-1 again was so good. Versus New York in map number 2, leading the way, but his team is down. Need to close out on this one. Nice gunfight win for Clay. Illy 1v3, able to find the first pick.
You get that bomb planted, but don't count Illy out of this one. He's on 3 in a row, and he is hunting.
He's actually read this pretty well. He's reading this.
Oh, Clay tries a 360 off the ladder and get out of that, but he gets caught. Illy trying to clutch 4 in a row. Can he make it 5? 20 seconds to go. Just looking for the angle, trying to get the height. He's going, hunting, trying to press away, slide back. It's Fellow, put him on skates there with the movement. My guy's playing on roller
blades.
I think if that melee hits, round is done. I mean, a couple of bullets hits, and that's what Illy was going for. But with the Renetti, the lunge, mid-lunge, is able to catch him, gets away. I mean, we've all seen it in this title. We've all seen it. The lunge in this title is insane.
Bro, Clay just took a breath here.
We've seen that. We've seen
Show both of them for a second. Oh, you guys are killing me. Oh, they were confused. They just like stopped for a second.
a hell of an effort there from Illy. Almost clutches that round out.
Well, he nailed it. He read it well. He had the read. Nearly the play. There's a crowd. They are really getting into it. Big fans of Illy in the venue. A booze to take it out of it. You finally get a first blood. Hook, though, once again, early involvement and quickly they just drop. Illy, RC still on the feet as well. TJ, the Iceman, left alone now 1 versus 3.
Yeah, but I'm not planning yet. He's actually snuck on through here, but you see all of those arrows just kind of hunting for him. They know maybe he can move in this spot, and RC's going to plan on the other side of the bombs. The timing not there, but I think Hook sees him, saw the shoulder. Good luck, buddy.
1 HP.
Do you just jump out of the map? Just do it. Might as well. I don't know where that nade's going. I don't think he does either, and there we go.
Oh, just
another
a prayer
round on the board.
Please. Tosses it up. But the crowd starts chanting, trying to get in Illy's head, and they step it up some big kills. Answer back, make sure they can't find any rhythm. If you are Carolina, you finally get a first blood, but Hook answers so fast. Into round 5. Illy 7-2 so far in this one.
A much slower round here from Carolina, just kind of waiting for those nades to land. They don't want to give up an early first blood, but Hook maybe, oh, he is behind enemy lines.
He's getting loose early every round. Like, do a little dance, make a little love. Get down tonight. Hook's dead tonight.
My goodness, Clay with the shoulders hanging on, and well, first blood for Carolina.
My guy's got moves for a 40-year-old.
No, that's you.
Oh. RC brings it back to a 3 versus 3, though. Instant answer from Gwen. Illy and Abuza now.
This is fast, though. You see the white arrows. They are not ready for this. This is a double play into a 2-on-2. Illy already top 3 inside of the staircase. So bomb is planted, though. Advantage over to Carolina.
Glaciers going to get caught. It's all down to the youngster. Gwen, 30 seconds to go. Gets the check, gets the info. Backing it up for now.
Yeah, just taking his time. He went for the repinch, so heads up play. But you know they're going to check this sooner or later. Able to find one. Whoa! Almost snaps on Illy, and Illy able to win it with the pistol. It was so close. What a ridiculous round, but it is Illy with an ace, up to 9-2.
Holy, Gwen just about snaps, but Illy going wild in map 2.
I mean, we've all been there, looking straight up, straight down in Call of Duty.
The fights are so awkward. They're
so awkward.
Always so just either side of it. It's just like, it's hard to shoot straight sometimes. It's like your aim is backwards. I don't know what it is, but it's so much more difficult.
You just can't look straight down.
Illy 9-2 with this streak. MD8 4-1 advantage, and few first bloods you've had for Royal Ravens. You've had 2 now. You've lost both those rounds.
I mean, every single time, right? The pressure's kind of on this man. He has responded, Illy. He's leading the way. Surge through B, and then kind of towards the middle of the map. There is that first blood, but quickly traded from Seattle.
I feel like Hook is just trying to get loose every round. Like, they just play patiently and catch him, give themselves numbers. Like, he's given him the opportunity, but you go back and forth. You get 5 in a row now if you're Illy. 1 off the cruise. He's going to get traded out. Up to our cities now. This is one you got to win if you are Royal Ravens.
Due to the advantage, due to the score line.
Yeah, he's just going on a route. They're going to give up this 8 plan, so he's going to check all of these corners. But you see where TJ and Clay are playing from. They're pretty much like, let them plan 8. We'll just go over that way together. Just don't want them to plan towards the B-bomb.
You know how winnable this now becomes. Once he gets it planted, you're able to get a pick and get away. You likely win the round.
It's a question of where's he going to play from. You saw him sort of stretch that plant. He's going to open this door, and there is the angle. So 15 seconds already off the clock, 7.5 to defuse. So many angles to clear, but here comes Carolina.
We'll see who gets the info first.
Oh, well, that helps.
Smoke out. He's on it. Pressured him to do it, but he's just stuck it, and there it is. Clay with the distraction, I guess. TJ with the smoke and the defuse. But yeah, no, that smoke certainly changed things a bit. You're like, yeah, that helps.
Yeah, no, that literally changed that. Obviously, RC's there in that situation. He's just playing the gamble, hoping he doesn't hop onto it. And crowd, props to you. I heard a couple of shushes, and you stayed quiet. So thank you very much during that defuse.
We got a respectable bunch here, Joe.
Yeah, something like
Except
that.
when it comes to Illy.
Yeah.
You get your second round up now if you are Royal Ravens. You haven't been able to capitalize on the first bloods yet. Maybe you got a chance to do it in this round. See number 8 and 3 on the
what's
mini-map.
going on? Okay, no, he's just under him. I was like, they're just staring at each other.
It literally looks like a mini-map, right? Like, hey, what's up, dude? Do you want to fight soon?
You want to open this door? Or you want me to open the door? But that's not going to happen. You do have Abuza in a very good position. Illy's going to find that info and a first blood. When is Abuza going to come out? He doesn't even need to. Illy, what's he up to? 12 now. 12 and 3, putting the team on the back.
Yeah, he is having an absolute masterclass here in map 2. Up the felony now. He's been left alone several times. Not really great opportunity to clutch outside of that 1v1 he did. A couple of 1v3s he's had a crack at. What's he gonna do this time? Not gonna be anything. It's feeding another one to Illy. It sees up to 13. What, our S&D record? 15, 16?
Yeah, sounds about right.
He's getting close to it. He's got a chance.
Somewhere in that ballpark. But yeah, I mean, literally, they have a response. That is a great call from Surge. Kind of know they're going towards that bomb site, have that crossfire set up.
I mean, Illy's got 2,500 damage. That's more than the rest of his
Abuza
team
has
combined.
500.
Yeah. No, it is the Illy show, the Illy clinic here in map 2. Boo the man all you want, but at least in this search and destroy, he is putting on 3 in a row again. See if they get the final round here. Royal Ravens, can you finally get something going? Illy right back into his bag. Second shot, though, it's TJ able to take him out of it. Maybe a chance to win the round now with Illy gone. Hookdo just waits at the corner. Wing comes flying around. Easy pickings for Hook.
Yeah, you kind of saw they were just going to go with an aggressive round, Carolina. They are stacking towards the B side. They have not slowed down. So once Gwyn, he gets taken out. Now you have a 2v2 in the attacking spawn, pretty much. Not the pillars. I'm so nervous for him. Clay now into the 1v1.
One of the younger players in the league versus the oldest, Clay. Abuza. Map on the line for Royal Ravens. Seattle can close it out here. I think he saw him. Clay gets eyes. Clay sends it, tries to get to the bump. Heady. Stun gonna go out. Stun is gonna hit both of them, I think. And it's Abuza that is able to win it. They take the search and destroy off the back of a monster map from Illy.
Yeah, I mean, you saw Abuza throw the stun. Clay, though, through one of his own.
Is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, it just
At first I thought that
didn't
stun,
blow up. It didn't blow up in time. It allowed Abuza to just kind of slide, snap, and you know how it is. Once you're kind of locked on that
First I
player,
thought
get a little aim assist help.
I thought the first time they hit both, I was like, wow. But no, it makes more sense. So 1-1 we go. A fantastic opening hard point out of Carolina, answered by a monster map. 14 and 4 there from Illy. 2,700 damage almost. 8 non-traded kills. 3 first bloods. He was doing it all.
I mean, listen, we kind of talk about it in sports, but to be in a hostile environment and respond, it takes guts, and he did it right there in map 2.
I don't think he cares. Yeah, he's like, whatever, man. We're here. We haven't been able to scrimmage on. We're breaking GAs. I don't know what we're doing one day to the next. Let's come out and play.
And it was a much-needed map win, right? Search and Destroy has been the story for them. They were 0-3 on Karachi with the first one of the season for them there.
And the Control, what was it, like a 6-game skid or something for Seattle? Like they have really struggled there. So yeah, you need that search and destroy badly. As we look forward, this so pretty expected though so far for you?
Yeah, you look giant.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah, you are a big boy, but an athlete.
There you go.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for evening it out.
I'll do what I can. Before I get a little too crazy here with my good buddy Joe, we're going to get ready for a break. We've got 2 maps done, tied up 1-1, getting ready for the Control, and we'll see if Surge are able to end this 6-game skid, or will it be the Royal Ravens that'll take advantage as we head to break. Don't go anywhere.
The Painted Alebrije bundle is available now in the Call of Duty store. Inspired by the folk art of Oaxaca, this stunning bundle offers colorful, vibrant, and mythical items you gotta check out.
Start the season strong with the Call of Duty League Pack. Grab yourself the CDL Operator, Weapon Blueprint, and so much more. Check out the Call of Duty store in-game now.
Last night on SmackDown, now. So we still call them sky high. I educated in real life.
And the rodeo here in Boston continues, tied up 1-1. You have an incredible map there from Melee in map 2. The crowd is letting him know every time he is on camera, but he ices up in the map 2. Now we go to Control, where Control has been abysmal for Seattle, but maybe they can get something cooking in the kitchen, Joe.
I mean, listen, it hasn't been great for Carolina either.
That's a very good point. Neither are great at Control.
No, I mean, Hardpoint has been fantastic for this new roster. 5-2 now with that map 1 win. Search Destroy over to Seattle. Game 3, it is just a complete toss-up.
So is this the map that matters most for you? Like,
yeah, I mean, literally, what we have is that Seattle is horrid at attacking in Control, and Carolina is horrid in defending in Control. So, I mean, we're going to Invasion.
Wait, did our stats guys use the word horrid?
Horrid.
Okay, that's not good.
No, that's usually last.
Yeah, that's not great. Okay.
So it has not been great for either of these teams. Now, for this newer roster in Carolina, I think you played it 1 time, so 0-1 there. Where Surge, you are 1-3.
Yeah, but look at Gwen. He's been good.
He's been good.
Control this season, 1.18. We'll keep our eye on him throughout, but here we go. Map 3, Surge, Ravens, the swing game. His audio, I promise we'll have it eventually.
Yeah, Maven promises who can Ilya to find a couple of kills. Is you have some pressure here over towards A on this breaking wing. He's just gonna fly on through. There it is. The bullets are flying now. Fellow just gonna try to play his life. Maybe you find a tick here. That's really what you're hoping for. TJ trying to watch the cross, and maybe with that you at least get 1.
You got 1 tick. Going to pick up the cross will be TJ. Chance to maybe do more damage here. It's moving slow, but can you get a second tick? Felony able to get the kill from inside, so this is looking great. Now Fellow tracking back. TJ able to win the 1, not able to get across maybe to help them finish that point, but you get 2 ticks. The stun though able to hit. Who can Illy go clutch, but you do some damage there, Joe.
Yeah, I mean already 2 ticks over towards A. Now you're gonna focus towards his B Street. The break off, pretty solid for Carolina. Kills wise, a couple for Seattle Surge to be in the lead, but a minute on the clock. You pause it for so long. But now Surge have an idea, right? You see already Abuza very aggressive through middle courtyard, just maybe trying to find the flank. Instead, he's going to find TJ off spawn.
Yeah, TJ gets eyes on it. Otherwise, you know, timing that, depending on how it works out, he might get caught trying to come and reinforce the boys. 45 seconds remaining. You stop this, obviously, for now as you work progression onto B, but Illy is piecing still. Hook there through in the mid-cut as well. Illy gets a 3rd. As Illy chops down the entire team, and now those blue arrows just push it on forward.
Yeah, I mean, Hook, you'd love to find a cruise here. 5 in a row, looking for number 6. Very weak, and I think you kind of seen the comms. He doesn't want to overpeak. It's kind of like, hey, I am 1 away from this cruise. Nice team shot. He's able to find it.
Gets the cruise. Abuza in on the mix as well. Swap into the rival and still cutting him down. 8-1 on the defense here. Well, it looks so good for Royal Ravens early. As you got 2 ticks on A, you have gotten 0 progress at B. You are pinned back at Palace. Unfortunately, it's not a hard point, not the best position to be fighting from.
No, I mean, yeah, great start.
Wow.
To get those 2 ticks over at A. But props to Seattle. I mean, when they got aggressive, they got so far pushed up, they had take control. And I mean, when you're in this spot right here, you're just watching the mantles. And what this does, right, is the attacking team then has to take a route all the way to top, you know, top flag, top American. That takes 10 seconds in itself. So forcing them to have to reposition.
I mean, that's the longest I can remember a team like kind of pinning a team in Dallas like that. Like they had them on clamps, and that comes down to really it's getting like a 4 down, like a real clean 4 down on the B site, allows them to move up quickly, just get tucked into some spots that are so difficult to deal with.
I mean, Hook's literally in the game.
Yeah, no, yeah,
he is.
Yeah.
All in the game right now. 8 in a row for Hook. Only died 1 time in round 1.
Dude, him and his forehead just dominate right now. Let's see how far he can push this streak. As his teammates are dropping around him, trying to stay up. The read is there, though, able to get 1. Tries to, he keeps pre-fire. Maybe he gets that kill, but pauses it for a second. Allows Gwyn to finally cut that streak short, but he obviously already earned the cruise in the last round. Illy is shooting right now.
Yeah, it was a nice teamwork out of Fellow and Clay. You had one work Dark Alley, the other one worked Broken, just kind of baiting, switching back and forth, able to take down 2. But Illy, he has just been the Terminator, as we have talked about. Saw it in map 2. Bringing it here in map number 3 as well.
You're still trading pretty efficiently if you're Royal Ravens around the point, so 45 to go. Pretty similar situation to what we saw last time through. Is where your bits of control are flipped. You're about to get your second bit of progress now on B. You should be able to get the extension here. Royal Ravens never quite able to do that, never able to work this B zone.
And really, you had a couple of players from Seattle off spawn just kind of show some presence over towards mid courtyard and A Street, and what that did is that forces 3 to 4 members of the Ravens to have to go over towards A. So you don't really get a chance to retake B and stop the progression, maybe play around the 45 seconds. They're thinking, don't let them get to A, let's not throw this round.
And now, yeah, you'd really like to lock this down if you're Ravens and just be down, what, 1 segment if you can. You got 2 at A. You give up B, but can you just put them on clamps now from this spot? Hook gonna get spotted. Hook still finessing. Not gonna win that chow though. Is TJ able to do it? Not able to lock down the second. And hunting for the trade. It's Clay that's just chasing him, making sure with that pistol, RC's not quite able to get away. And Felony's gotten all the way deep on bridge, so they want to deal with him. Vehicles exploding everywhere. Eyes through the smoke for Abuza. Gets the kill.
Yeah, a little bit different here. A lot of the times when you see one player sort of in this spot over towards the Humvees, what does the attacking team do? They try to just work B Street, but this time it looks like they're going to opt to go through Courtyard and Cafe, try to cut off the Carolina Royal Ravens. Is Hook able to find the first? Still has the cruise. At some point, I'll have to use that, but that's going to be 2 dead. Now to get on to the point. I mean, this is great for Carolina. I'm sorry, Seattle.
Yeah, you got a really chance to do something for Seattle. You got 1 player in Clay. He's all the way up by Palisade. He will drop. Win trying to clutch up. First bit of progress just about to be done. You'll get that objective work in. RC's still getting the big kills. TJ finally able to trade that out, then send it forward. TJ goes clutch them with 2 to clear them off the point. I got 30 seconds left to work with, but you get some more objective work done, maybe favor towards the round 5 defense even more.
Yeah, already 2 more ticks than Carolina. And I got a little nervous there. I mean, Hook with a rival in that spot, how many times has a rival come in clutch over towards A? Maybe could have pushed this to a second, maybe a 3rd tick. But 10 versus 9, round not over yet. But with those couple of kills, really gonna slow things down here as you only have 2 players push on up of the map, make it 1. As Illy, the last man standing, does get taken down. Carolina should tie this up.
Okay, so they'll tie us up at 1-1 behind 2 segments, as you stated. Now what can you do on offense? Because, you know, first time at it, you find some success early. It's what Felony that was really kind of soaking up the objective work over at A. But what do you need to change at B? Is it at least that 1 like 4 down? It was so clean it kind of screwed them.
Well, I mean, if you opt to go for A, right? Obviously, you know they're going to spawn you up, and yeah, that's
it's a risk reward. That's what it is.
It's an absolute risk. If they have tank control, you're just put into a really tough spot. I mean, that's just what it is. You're hoping to trade out tank with nades and stuns. That's what most of our attacking teams do, and then it's just sort of a battle through the alley. They just never got there.
No, they couldn't get out at all. They were in a vice grip.
Right back to it.
RC's though taking Gwyn out of the action early. You have TJ and Clay kind of keeping them honest towards B. As you see at number 7 and Felly starting to track back. It looks like that's going to be the opening focus, but they've yet to find a kill in this round. Is Hook doing the damage now? Gwyn off spawn back into it. You got 3 in a row right now of your fellow. There's 2 kills through. There's some possession now of that B site.
Yeah, it was kind of just like split right through the middle. If you were Carolina, just where do we want to go with this attack? And what that did, it forced RC's and Abuza to stay home at A. So they're just going to stay there. They find a couple of players over towards B. This should be B done. Maybe you send 1 more hit at this if you are Seattle Surge, just to waste some time, waste some lives. That's going to be the play call, but TJ snaps on a Hook.
Just showing his vertical there. Got up high, wins the gunfight. TJ, an absolute athlete. Nice shots from RC's.
Not easy.
Blaster just getting beamed off that palace wall heady. But B now done. Extra minute put on. You got 2 minutes to work with lives. Basically even. Now you group up and try to deal with this if you are Surge. You still got some forward position here with eyes on their spawn. It's Abuza trying to stay up, trying to get some damage in.
Yeah, I mean, now if you're Carolina, you got to put some pressure on A, right? Just talking ticks for round 5 defense.
Yep.
They are down still, even with getting B.
I mean, even if they're our best teams in the league, this can be so hard to do. RC's and Illy so far doing a great job. Clay, though, keeping a presence here mid. Clay gets 2. Felony then with the 3rd. Clay will get dropped. Arcity's almost able to get 2 there, but now you've got now, right? You're not fighting out of Palace. You're not fighting through the B Street. You've got up into the mix here mid-map. TJ trying to get in behind enemy lines, do what damage he can. You're starting to build this push. Maybe one more pop from that pistol, and you can make him pay, but it won't happen there. Nade threw over the top. The trophy is ready and waiting. You still have 3 here defensively for Seattle Surge. Your first real look towards A. You come up empty.
I mean, you had them all pinned. You saw all the blue arrows. They were all just sort of around Mannequin, around towards back gas. Just a couple of picks. They go the way of Carolina. Then you are just getting on to that point, but it does not happen. So props to Surge. Abuza with 2 more, and now 45 seconds on the clock. As you're a little bit staggered here if you are the Ravens. You got to slow things down. That's just not happening. Abuza with 2 more.
You really had one moment where you sniffed A, and now Surge get into an aggressive position again. It seems like they are the most comfortable, and they are bringing the fights to them close to spawn. Yeah, it's 2 kills, but you're going to need another wave if you're going to get near this point. Trying to send it in. Clay centering, not quite there with the pistol. Arcees just stays prone. Arcees gets a second off the tail end of that, and then Abuza guns TJ. Everybody dropped him back to spawn. You are not going to get there in time if you were Royal Ravens. This will be a 2-1 edge for Surge, as they're looking good defensively.
They absolutely are, and this is where they have struggled, but only giving up 5 ticks through 2 rounds now. So you gotta think, unless this is the cleanest round we have seen on Invasion, they should have round 5 defense if we get there.
Yeah, no, you have to have a remarkable defense. Or Seattle just take it on offense and close it out here.
Got a little access, Seattle.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, like how it is, man, these map 3s, like back-to-back defenses, or back-to-back offenses, like if you are I'm crying. It's the B early if you were Seattle.
Yeah, Surge just gonna opt for this. They know, just playing around the ticks. They're gonna find the opening 3 kills, and
that's clean.
I mean, trophies down. That's pretty much, that should secure B. Carolina off a spawn. They might go for this. It's one more time, but it may not really matter. You already have Hook pushed up. It's sort of cutting off your reinforcements. He's able to find 1. Only a second tick in.
Got 4 in a row for Arcities currently. Make it 5 now. B about to be done. Now you're going to have to hold this and hope you get it to a round 5, or you need to win an offense where you found very little success. But Hook wanted to maybe get this done in transition. We now get going. Can he get streaks onto RCs? Maybe will that come into play? You have so much time to work with. That was so clean. You're up 5 lives already with over 2 minutes to go. A chance to maybe just bleed him in the lives department. It's just so hard to get the... You got to get into A usually a couple times to stop that clock if that's going to come into play.
I'll tell you what, I mean, they have just really outslayed Carolina here.
Massive.
Just saw in the last round just how many multi-kills have come through. Just their guns are hot after that. Map number 2. RC's on 7 in a row.
You're plus 20 or so, I think, in kills. Yeah, you are frying them in this map 3.
Now you have 2 players on A. Remember, Hook still has the cruise. Maybe he opts to use it off a spawn if these 2 players can stay alive. Trophy is down for now for Abuza. You see it's going to come in, but Fella with the Renetti able to take down 2. But as you said, you're down 8 lives. Hook is going to use the cruise. You still have 1 on Arcities.
I don't know if, like, that time stop there is enough to make this come down to lives, but if it does, it's that. It's just those 15 or so seconds. Because you've got 90 to go. You're down to 12 lives. This is going to be interesting. You need to be very efficient here if you're Royal Ravens. You're going to take this defensively, but it's tough to be efficient when Illy's shooting like that.
Yeah, I mean, the other problem is you just don't have much map control, but there's going to be 3 dead. You have to get a little bit pushed up, try to waste some time here if you are Surge. That's going to be 4 dead. So they're hanging on for now. We're into a minute. You see the white arrows starting to get forward.
Yeah.
Because if you turtle, you're just going to get picked apart.
It's like you don't want to turtle, but you also just... You don't have the lives to mess around with either, so getting a little aggressive, getting a little risky, terrifying as well. That's another wave. I mean, that really helps you. What, you get a 4 down, you get 3 clean after that. You're only down 5 at this point. Clayster now pushed up the bridge as well. You seem to be in a good spot. You survived a scary moment if you're Carolina. Still a lot of work to do in this map 3, but you survived.
I survived for now, but it looks like they're going to focus on Clay. See the way Seattle just playing very slow around the picks. The picks have not gone their way. to be 8 in a row as a team. Clay looking for number 9, maybe 10, maybe 11. If all 3 of those players would have lined up, still 20 seconds
That was
left.
impressive, Joe.
If they all lined up,
Yeah,
we've seen it before.
Yeah, that's true. Yeesh.
Woo. But here we go. Maybe with that gunfight, 10-second surge, they are going to fly on through. Illy, the man forward. Can you get to the point?
If they somehow got here and stopped the clock,
Not
got a
gonna
shot. But yeah, they're not going to get there. So to round 5 we go. You're going to have to win this if you were Carolina on offense. One of the more difficult things to do in control, an invasion offensive round win. But you and I have cast a lot of these where like there's no success in offense, then suddenly you come out in round 5, doesn't matter at all, and you win it.
I mean, we've watched a ton of invasions, right? I mean,
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah.
there's a couple of offensive round wins where you get beat first, but let's be honest. Where we see the most success is this A break. They can get it off the start of the round. That is the difference maker.
Yeah, it's like you're watching the NFL, you got that chance to win. It goes up a lot when you're able to get A. Can they do it? Both rounds, they kind of wanted to flirt with A. Didn't
They're
really get a
going for it.
chance to early in round 3. This time, they're going for it. They're on it. Their player dies over towards B. Felony getting some big kills. How much damage can you do? The difference here, you have 2 players on it. In round 1, you had what? Just Felony there. Now Gwyn with a big kill. The damage is getting done almost near the second tick.
Yeah, but
Arcee's go ahead and call on the Cruz. There's a Cruz bail him out. He does get Felony, but you still have 2 inside. Now everyone's got to fly. All 3 players going. TJ and Gwyn inside trying to do it. You are so close to getting that done. But you do some damage there with 2 ticks, but
I thought we saw Fella throw the trophy. I don't know if the nades blew it up. If somebody shot, I thought that would catch the Cruz, but doesn't happen. The fact that that finds the opener, that could potentially be the round or at least the 8 points. So with the Cruz, with that extra streak, able to hold on, and now the focus over towards B with Clay.
that's one of those few times where it feels like a Cruz might be all the difference in a round. Like, we haven't had many of those moments, because remember last time this exact sequence happened, you got pinned back and dropped. If you are Royal Ravens, you just could not work your way outside of Palace, and you got to make a decision now. Do we go for that one final tick? Do we just get some clutch kills and get out towards B? Felony was thinking he might try to get across, keep them honest on that side of the map, but he's going to lose his one-on-one.
But this is big. They never really got to this spot. They couldn't get past the tank. Now they have a chance, but who's going to win one? Back down as he has been. 25 seconds left. They are down 7 lives. Surge starting to beam throughout this map. Have to play around this objective and pause the clock. They did such good work off the break, but it may not be enough.
You're still okay. Still 12 seconds to go. Nate clears out 1, but you still have a body here. What they've avoided is like that clean 4 down where they fully get reset. They've avoided that, so it's been trade after trade after trade. You're down 5 lives. You're looking to get this extra minute now. First tick is done. Trying to get this progress. Gwyn battling here, trying to stay up, finessing away with his life. Second tick just about done. Felony getting a big one. TJ trying to hit the pre-fires. He works to get back to full HP, and he's able to win that. Second bit done. Just want this extra minute. TJ getting the big kills, 27 and 29. He's going to stay on it. The rest of the guys getting ready to go. They're trying to catch him with their pants down if they can. You're able to get 1 pick there on the edge, Joe.
Well, I mean, you just put so much pressure on if you were Surge, but you
There's the
didn't
minute.
find any kills. And now you have map control if you are Carolina. So you
Just get
only
the
need
lives
1
get close,
tick.
too.
Fellow already towards gas is able to find 1. 2 dead right now. Can somebody get on the point? TJ with the third of boots in the last match standing. All 4 dead. Illy and Hook spawn on up. Gwyn is on the point. You have 2 players on it. And there we go. Carolina up 2-1.
What I say, sometimes round 5, it doesn't matter. Throw all the stats out. Toss them. They are on the brink. They got 11 seconds left to work with. They clutch up. TJ with some huge kills down the stretch. And Seattle are shocked.
And honestly, you just kind of saw it. Seattle had a decision to make. Do we try to end this game? And they went for it one more time. You had 3 or 4 spawn up back blue. And it's like, do we just give it up? Rotate over to A? That never happened. You had 1 player try to work up the A streets. And they kind of got caught.
Yeah,
And
no,
they give up so much map control.
And I think you saw the play call so quickly there from Royal Ravens. Like, The second they got that 3 down, they know they sent another wave. They thought they could catch them. 3 of them just send it, bro. And like you said, was RC's got picked first, and they got base 3, and that was the opening they needed. We're gonna watch this one more time. The final moments of this is just a thing of beauty. We'll check out this replay. Watch the final moments for a minute left. Felony getting things done early.
Yeah, I think it was TJ who was able to find 2 more, and then it's Abuza all by his lonesome. You're hoping he gets one. You see the close spawns come in, but Gwyn with the pistol able to get on the point. All the players for the Ravens are there, but really the decision is before that.
Yeah.
When you are Carolina, you're on B. Surge spawns up, goes for it one last time. 3 go dead, and that was the game.
And a lot of times in those situations, like, you'll get 3 kills if you're the offense, but like you lose 3, like it's effectively traded, so you can't really get a presence of the point. But like that first kill onto Alec in the street, like that's that first domino that allows them to get the edge. Then TJ with 2, a multi-kill. It's big in that sequence, obviously, but very rarely do you like get 3 and like you're like, oh hey, the whole team's still up. Like that doesn't happen that often when you're pushing A.
No, it doesn't. So just, I mean, props to Carolina. Thought they were going to get 8 done maybe off the break. Doesn't happen. Got 2 ticks in. Now you're up 2-1, controlling the respawns.
That was an awesome round 5. Like, that was an entertaining one.
What did Surge do yesterday? They were able to clutch up, win this map 4 to get us to a game 5. We'll see if they do it here again.
They show what they're capable of, search and destroy. We know if they get this to a map 5, this Surge team can get it done. They can get a series victory. You're thinking of your Carolina like, no, we're good. We don't need to see another Surge. Let's close it out. We somehow are becoming a respawn powerhouse with this team change. 110th career tournament for Clayster. Lord Almighty, that is impressive. Like, listen, I know in the green room sometimes, like, we got study you and like, you'll roast players sometimes, be like, oh, dude, we can come back, put us in a spot. Like, you know, you guys have that fun conversation, but like,
no, we don't.
I think whenever you're talking about Clay, everyone's just sort of like, it's just impressive. Like,
no,
it's just impressive he's still doing this, man.
No, I mean, it's just not only the way it's the way he's doing it as well. Like, we're seeing him still kind of be the same old Clay, have these pop-off moments, be so clutch and search and destroy. Obviously, you're going to have some bad maps, right? It just tends to happen, but yeah, it's just so consistent.
Well, I said that to you, like, you know, he has moments where he just looks like that, you know, vintage Clay, and then you'll have the dud, and you kind of said like, well, listen, you don't have those God squads anymore. Like, that's much more likely to happen when you're on a middle to lower pack team. It is.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're going to get put in the dirt. If your team's getting fried, then you're going to get fried. That's just the way.
And he's a guy that's always played from momentum when he gets to his spots. When he is on fire, like, he'll tear it up, and less open opportunities for those when you're sometimes getting just pounded.
Yeah, we're going to see, take a look here at our hardpoint break metrics between these two teams. Big difference here. I mean, 11th for Seattle Surge. They have struggled in that category. Their hardpoint has struggled on the opposite end. Carolina getting better and better, 5-2 with this new squad in hardpoint.
It's a storyline we did not see happening with this team change. I didn't think, oh, they're going to be one of the better hardpoint teams in the league. So. Like, I think I was trolling. Like, when you were like, "Is the new roster?" I'm like, "New, we got to find new." Like, when they put this together, because I was like, "Oh, we're throwing whatever together at this point." Like, you know, people joke friendship league. That was sort of my first thought. I'm like, "Oh," I was like, "Deej, come on back. Hey, fella, what's up, buddy? Let's get it going again." But it's working. And I think it was Octane sort of tweeted yesterday, like, let this be like a recipe to other teams. Like, they were struggling. They went out there proactive about making changes. They found improvements here, but at the same time, hindsight, I mean, we've seen this a million times where people do make changes and they're still ass.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can make changes. You never really know how it's going to happen. And proactive, I mean, Real's Visa just didn't go through, so that's true. That puts them into this position.
It certainly does. But as we chat through things, we get ready now for the map 4. Carolina looking to close it out, get it up here, avoid a map 5 as we stay on invasion. TJ, take a look at the map 4 he had early in this tournament. Losers round 1 against New York, 21-13, 1.62, 3,500 damage in 79 seconds in the hard point. Tej throwing it back on the map and with time.
And obviously, I mean, Seattle, they were shooting well in that game 3, right? But Carolina feel like all the momentum is on their side. Can Carolina close it out here? We go into a game 5. As well, it's going to be 3 dead start. Make it all 4 dead. Now, what do they want to do off this? They actually read the spawns for a moment. Fella's going to be the first one to get caught, but with that close gas spawn, 2 dead.
Yeah, you just tried to get aggressive, see if you can get a good timing. Yeah, you lose a few, but you're still soaking up a bit of time inside the hard point. You get 10 or so seconds and things start to fall apart. So good job from Seattle Surge off of spawn. to get right back into this as the race is on. Thinking about our next hard point with 20 seconds left to go here in P1.
Yeah, you have one player over there in Clay inside of the hill. RC's able to win that gunfight. Fellow cutting off the reinforcements. I thought he had both, but Hook with the rival going to connect. But early on, you already have a trophy down. TJ with the first kill, so we'll settle down as what, 12-second lead here for Seattle Surge.
Yeah, it's pretty clean. In the pop of our next hard point, you're able to get to your spots, get your utility down. Now you just got to hit your shots, make sure the comps are on point. Is Hook and Gwen just exchanging bullets for now as the rest of the fight going down near the points. Felony is popping off on one side. Felony able to get 3. Abuza, Hook, Illy all through on the feed, but it's still Felony here trying to dance. Hook goes vertical over the dumpster, so Hook finally was able to win that gunfight against Gwen and get the last lap of the hard point.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you want if you are Seattle, right? Trap them back towards Palace with P3 coming on up. So they're playing very conservative with the spawns, and you will take this split time. The fact you don't get a full 40, 50 seconds out of Carolina Surge is going to take this all day.
Once again, trying to get aggressive. It's Hook that's got the angle. He's got TJ's number. Hook able to get both. Like, they don't expect them there as they're trying to get them to make cut. He gets right back to that dumpster, stuffs their corpse inside of it.
Oh?
Yeah. He gets freaky.
Violent.
Next hard point up. Seattle Surge, they'll have the early time. We'll see what this time Royal Ravens are able to do.
I mean, this is just that early setup. You bought yourself so much time with map control. 12 seconds left. The first kill that's going to come in, and the second one, Hook is locked in. We saw his hardpoint stats. He has been the consistent slayer for this team, up to 9-4. Just kind of roaming around with that rival, had the MCW. But obviously this early rotation, again, the way they were able to control the right side of the map from P2 sets them up here to take the lead.
How far are they going to be able to push that out? You've already given up on this. If you are Royal Ravens, just looking to set up for next, and then thinking even another step ahead, you've got Illy, who's already rotating over to Palace. So you're playing this 1 and 2 hard points ahead for these squads. Can you find some success in this? As now you'll be what, down about 40 points as this next hard point gets ready to pop. Gwen ready to soak up the time. Nade in will do some damage, but still up for now.
Yeah, you're going to see where those spawns come up if you are in Carolina. So now they have an idea with Illy taking this long route, where this push is to come in from. So you need this time if you are Carolina. Maybe you can get pushed out and flip this spawns, but not happening right now.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like if you can get 20, 30 seconds, then flip, sure, awesome, great. But will they be able to do that? But pushing all the way forward, getting caught, going to be Hook. You get 3 through in the feed now if you are Royal Ravens, but the safe side spawn still there for Surge. Looking for a lead change in the next 10. Where's the chance come to flip, or are you just not going to give it to him if you're Surge? Play this very safe.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to give it to him. You're still going to get a little bit aggressive up this street, but pretty much with where your players are, you're going to spawn on the left side of the map. Clay off the spawn there. You see Illy's position. RC just pushed out on this street, locking things down, but you kind of said it. They were playing so far ahead to try to cash in with this Palace Hill.
I mean, I'm talking about the rotation for Ravens to 4, and yeah, Illy was already ahead of them on 5. So yes, they were making sure they had position here. We've seen the breaks, though. They have come on this point. It is certainly possible. First guy you're going to have to deal with on one side of it will be at number 3, and Abuza, as he's on bridge getting shots. Well, you got to deal with Hook, who's trying to flank you first and foremost. Then you start to work your way up the map. Abuza, who's been waiting patiently, able to get Felony. The call to come on the other side. Hook right back to it. He's just trying to get in behind enemy lines again. He's able to get a kill. Keep staggering this, just making sure they're not able to get it easily. If you're a Seattle Surge, you got to win this map. You're trying to get to a map 5 desperately. The comms have got to be on point. The energy's got to be there. To listen in we go with Seattle Surge.
TJ.
Where?
TJ's SMD. They're gonna probably spawn there.
Probably.
Yeah, I spawn
Play me tank.
Yo, wait, one guy's top P4, top P4.
Play me tank, guys, okay?
Top before that.
Nice.
I'm gonna help you on the left. Give me a sec. Killer was mid tank. You wanna play the guy?
Yeah. He's dead.
He's 20 P1.
I'm stunned here, I'm probably dead.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, all good. He's ace and D though.
I'm gonna take one on the left, guys.
One shot.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Back out. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you.
Yo, back P1 door.
He ran P3. Hold on. I'm behind this kid P3.
I'm gonna die. Yo, he's still in P3. He ran out.
He's on time. He's late on. He's behind the desk right now. He's on time, guys.
Back gas on you. Play gas.
Yeah, he spawned there.
Yep, fellow.
They know P3 guys.
I need me down.
Go ahead.
Nice job.
I'm hitting that.
Yo, front DVD.
Front DVD. Front DVD. He's still
Watch
there.
out, front DVD.
Like, back, blue dead.
Nice shot.
One
Nice shot.
DVD. Yeah, we flip.
I'm trying to
Stay one DVD, guys.
Yeah, two on time. Fellows there.
Okay, one DVD. Front DVD, I'm pretty sure.
Weak, good shot. Good shot.
Nice shot, nice shot. Yeah, I'm getting
This
you.
one
First guy.
I'm getting you, Kyle, you know.
Yeah, last one, guys.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Can I go on you really close? Nice. I'm on
Nice,
HP,
you're
bro.
missing one. TJ.
I'm lay down.
Hit me on ult.
Yep.
I was
Two
okay.
at ult. Two at ult.
I'm gonna
Fellow
cross, I'm gonna
fellow
cross.
TJ.
One
One
behind,
T1
one
T1.
You want to?
Just hold us.
Yeah,
I'll be back. I'll be back.
You hear Hook frantically calming, and now you get ready for our next hard point. We got ourselves a game, 10 points separating these squads, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, but you get a couple of spawns here if you are Seattle. I don't know if Carolina's going to be ready for this, and now they are. So, yeah, DJ spawn up Palace. He's going to give them calm. But really, what Illy and Hook are going to try to do right now is just stay alive and have spawns for P3. But Clay goes on a big repinch, and he's able to find one, Gwyn with another one. So now both teams fighting over middle of the map. But it's going to be Seattle Surge probably happy with where they're spawning up right now. But I think through that listening, I mean, props to Carolina. They negate most of the lead that was given.
Yeah.
To, I mean, Seattle Surge with that Palace hold.
Yeah, I mean, really get hold of P1. They got to clean like 40 seconds or so before the break came in. It was really impressive stuff, and they are back out in front with 15 to go on this point. Leading the way on one side, Felony at 22 and 15. He's lighting it up.
Big chance here. You have two dead if you are Surge. All the white arrow is going to surge on forward for Carolina to find these players at P3. Almost a 30-second lead. They could run away with the game if they win this. You have one player on the point.
There was pressure on Hook to at least get one. He's not able to do it. You're collapsing now. You got 3-on-1 near the point. Will it be clean? So far, so good. Felony end. Oh, well, he's like, let me just get rid of this nade. Nobody to toss it towards. Takes a bit of damage, but stays up. What a break it is. Getting ready to eclipse that crucial 200-point mark. The lead continues to build for Royal Ravens as they have been looking so strong in hard points since this team formed. They continue to go. The cutoffs are there. My guy Clay is locked. 20 and 13, 4 in a row. Looking to dial up number 5 against the Arsenies, but he gets the help from Tej.
Yeah, gets a little bit of help. That was a huge one-on-one for some scrap time. Now, you're going to have Carolina almost at 225, 230. Over towards P4, you have the early rotation. You can win the game here. The early rotations have not paid off for Seattle the way that they have wanted to. Just like map number 1, Gwyn gets pushed out. A chance here to move on in the tournament.
25 seconds to go. Set up inside. You've got one player remaining here. Tej has got to go big. He's able to stay up. The stun hits as well, so that will buy him some time on the utility to work with the slide across. The centering is there. Not able to hit the slide back to maybe take down another. He buys all the time for his teammate to get back into his Clay's holding a 5 streak.
This is huge for Millie. He's just got to keep them off of it. This comes down to the 24 seconds that Carolina needs, because you see the spawns. They are there for the Palace Hill for Seattle Surge. We'll see what they can do. Illy going to hang on. That 24-second mark is gone for now. The key for them, I guess you just can't win on the next hill if you are Seattle Surge.
Yeah, exactly. This isn't as scary because you can't win at Palace. A lot of times when we see this sequence in the second set of rotations, that's the storyline, right? Like, if you get the hold there, you get able to break it up, you're able to get to Palace, you're able to win it there, but they are not. So I think you're okay. Take a deep breath if you're Royal Ravens. Yes, it wasn't as clean as you want to be. All right.
I'm taking a deep breath as well. Here we go. This full 60 comes in, what, 230 to 240. It'll come down to that rotation. Those early holds over towards P1.
I mean, some of the big breaks from Royal Ravens are why they can't close it out here. They've had some huge ones. The rotations have been there for Surge. The breaks have been better from Ravens.
You can kind of see Hook was trying to get a little bit forward. It's kind of just a 40-second build-up for now. Here comes some pressure from the Ravens. When one player spawning out, but Illy, he has been so clutch, 23 and 17 leading his squad.
So what are you trying to do right now if you're Surge? You know you can't win it here. You're going to get to about 230.
Every couple of kills, they're going to try to find more space, right? They're kind of seeing with this info, all right, they're not pushing this. What space can you find to try to break this early P1 hold?
Maybe Hook. He'll be the one to find space. He has been a leader for this team in hardpoint. He's 18 and 25 currently, and he's put in the dirt. And this P1, this is where Ravens really flipped it on its head. This is where the Ravens went big, and they're tucked away again. Seattle Surge have got to go. Clayster's going to get dropped. Illy coming through with 2 big ones. They're sending it forward. It's Tej and Gwyn inside, but Hook will be the last guy up. You get the break that you need. Just 3 seconds needed for Royal Ravens, but Surge saying no, no, no. They are still here, and they're still fighting inside.
love this play from Clay. He takes the route, able to cut down one, but Illy and Arcee's clutching on up. Down to a 2 versus 2 on the hill. Close spawns over to Seattle, but on the hill, it's the rookie. It's Gwyn. Almost finds the snap. 10 seconds for Surge.
This is the push. Ravens trying so desperately to break in, not able to do it. TJ and Clay going to drop. 5 seconds to go. Have Surge been able to do this? They're finding all the kills, and they stun them here in map 4 as Illy and the boys push this to a 5th and final map in a nutty one on Invasion.
Woo! All that build up for P1. He even had another chance with that kill from Clay. Had the 4-on-3. There was no trophy. Stuns were connecting, but every single gunfight went the way of Surge.
What a map. You have a round 5 banger in the control. We stay on Invasion, and it is a thriller. As you're thinking, oh, I'm saying, like, Carolina, you're all right, take a deep breath. Like, you can't lose it on P5, but
well, I thought too, with Clay taking that route, like, sort of just slowing things down. I thought they did it. I thought they did. No, I didn't think you need to win the second fight.
The first was enough?
They didn't panic. You didn't stagger until he gets taken out. Then things get a little bit crazy. And you see Illy with 5K on the other end. I mean, Fellow and Clay leading the way. It's a 3-point game.
Cool. And now you go to Surge, which that's where the successes come for Seattle Surge. You're at 9-4 as a roster now after the map 2 win. Ravens, you've got the 1 victory, but it comes down to this. If you're going to get into the top 6 and fight forward, if you had told me that Surge, after we cast them against Ultra, day 1, that they were going to be in a position maybe top 6, I would have told you were on something.
You're crazy, but here's a look at the game flow. Early lead for Surge, and Carolina run away with it towards that P3, but they just stayed alive, did Seattle Surge. Cashed in at the Palace Hills, and a big break towards P1 to close the game out.
And then the break, and then, I mean, they held like 3 pushes. Yeah, 3-4 pushes in which you get broken once, it's done. Like, you need 3 seconds. You had to be perfect through the break and past it, and you did exactly that. There's a look at how it's gone so far. It has been a back and forth affair. We get to Terminal Search and Destroy, and you know, they were kind of Seattle early on sort of terminal merchants in a way. Like, it was their Terminal Search and Destroy is their terminal hardpoint. They found success. They haven't been able to play it a lot, but you get one here in map 5.
Yeah, I mean, obviously 0-3 in map number 2, but a very strong record here for Seattle Surge in this game 5.
Seattle Surge, here we go. Can they win it in the map 5? And, you know, you got to think if you're Royal Ravens, like, can you regain, right? Like, you've got this veteran squad. You've spent so much time. You have seeded all if you are Clayster. Can you fight back? Can you bring the thunder here in map 5? Because you need everything. The success has not been there in Search and Destroy. You try to do it here. Don't go anywhere. Map 5 coming up.
The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL.
Welcome back, Boston. It is time to rock and roll. Tied up 2-2. Seattle Ravens to Terminal Harp when we go. And sort of like I said about the control round 5, like throw everything out the window. Is that sort of how you feel about the map 5 here?
That the scripted is around 11 here. I'll take it. I heard the gong go off. I was like, hold on, did we miss something? But yeah, I mean, round 5.
Give me that. I would love that.
Yeah, I love around 11. I mean, props to Illy. End of that game 4. I think I saw Octane's tweet from 16 and 16 to 29 and 19 to close that game out. So he goes on a 13-3 run to hold that P1, close out that P5. But I mean, you got here if you are the Ravens, but it's not looking good for Surge. They are undefeated on this map, 2-0. You've played this one time as a new roster. If you are Carolina, 0-1.
The one thing, I mean, for Surge, I guess, is when you were playing this, it was early in the season. It starts to get vetoed against you. You don't really get to play it much more.
Bro, I'm just worried about the way they're shooting. Like, Hook is finding so many openings. You know, Illy is just winning so many multi-kills. So one thing I'm worried about right now, but we'll see. You never know with this leadership of this Carolina team.
You brought it back a bit in that map 4, obviously, but yeah, map 3, you were getting fried off the map until you weren't in the round 5. But that was the fear. It was like they were 20 or something at one point. Round 1. Trying to give haircuts to Zilly. Clay will back down Eskies for now. Bombs start to work towards this A site. You won't have the trophies to work with. Can you hit some big utility in the way of a tactical or lethal? It's Gwyn and TJ, the dynamic duo, lying in wait like a couple of dragons.
Here starts that push. Well, the smoke gonna go down to TJ. I don't know if he catches RC, just goes for the pre-fire. Doesn't really matter, but there's the first blood. They had a couple of first bloods though in map 2, and they could not capitalize on it.
Yeah, I did not expect that when the smoke popped. Just get zapped.
Neither did I, but he just starts shooting, able to catch him.
Illy brings it back though. It's an awkward one. You get one melee off and then you drop. And the first blood conversion was not good for Royal Ravens.
Oh, man, and then Fellow gets caught by a window, but you're into a 2-on-2. Illy and Hook.
No, that was just a distraction, Joe. He just wanted some sound.
Maybe that's what it was. But Illy, he kind of sneaks his way through this in between both of the players. Able to find one. He is challenging every gunfight right now. Does back away, playing the numbers. Over to Fellow.
See if he can clutch up in a 1 versus 2.
Hello.
You see the shins and you rip them off. 1 versus 1, Hook versus Fellow. Now you gotta think, you might have an up close and personal fight here. You got the rival advantage, maybe versus an MCW.
It's just a timing thing, right? Who's gonna have to check this? There's the check. Just gonna shoulder away. Immediately, a Fellow gonna reposition, but Hook there, just with the shoulder, he tries to hold it, but the time on Hook's side, so he knows he's gotta stick it. And Surge win a round 1 again, losing first bloods, but then 2 more go the way of Surge.
I think you only got, what was it, like 2 or 3 first bloods?
But they lost a couple of those rounds.
They lost them all, yeah. So you struggled really bad with the conversion. Once again here, not quite able to do it after a great pick, a clean pick from TJ. A frustrating one, certainly, for this Royal Ravens side.
That's that old Empire duo, world champions, Illy and Hook, taking over in game 4. They do it here in round 1, both with 2 kills apiece.
RC's, this time with the blood. TJ, not going to be able to get involved early. Is his head just sent flying straight off. Stun will connect for some more information there onto Felony as well. You're looking for an opening here offensively if you're Royal Ravens. You found nothing thus far.
I mean, not a lot of info given. Obviously, the stun's going to hit. Buy them some time, but already 30 seconds off the clock, and Abuza's going to win 1. Just so confident right now, our Surge, in these 1v1s. Abuza keeps fighting.
And this was your fear, right? Like, just these one-on-ones you're going to have on a map like this. When you're shooting the way you are if you're Seattle, that could be the difference.
I mean, even in control, right? Obviously, they kind of throw that round number 5, but it just felt like throughout that map, multi-kills were going their way.
I mean, you've already dealt with playing against Boston, you know, the home favorites. Whatever team Clay's on's Team America at times. And you're just trying to silence this venue, and you're doing a hell of a good job of it. From that final hard point on. Illy either saying a prayer.
He's just thinking, dude.
Give him some strats for the
next
next
round. He's got like
round.
a photographic memory.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Fellow Ravens, you desperately need one. There's the first pick. Now, can you get a round win off of that? Great stuff from Clayster. Similar to what you got on the other side of it with TJ in the round one. You need to win this round. You have got to capitalize these moments when you've got numbers.
Yeah, but if an odd push there, I mean, no trophy, so the stun just connects, and Clay's like, all right, I'll take this freebie. Bomb, though, dropped, so they're going to start this push. Nice trade from Gwyn, but now you're into a 2-on-2. And it looks like Fellow's going to get aggressive and find the timing.
And that's huge, because otherwise your numbers are thrown away. Like, that advantage you have is gone. So Felony, with the aggressive play up the ramp, puts them into the 2 versus 1. Now it's all on Abuza.
You see this kind of setup.
Ooh, shoot.
Some nice tags on both ends, and Clay's going to get aggressive.
Okay.
He's saying, hey, he's a little bit weak. I'm much around there for the Ravens.
Yeah, I got real nervous with when the plane battle, when I thought it was done, before I realized Felly was getting in position. I'm like, oh, here we go again. We get a clean first blood. We let it slip away. They out-trade us in the plane, but Felony, the difference there, and then Clay will be able to close it out at the end as they take a deep breath and get further into the searches. Yeah, I mean, the mode is a new team. They're just still figuring it out. Getting locked in.
See what Carolina opted to do. It wasn't, you know, some B aggression that you picked by Abuza. This time they're going to go quickly over towards B. You already have Gwyn on through. Clay's going to find another first blood. Now, what's the call? Do we back on down or no? We're going to go push on forward, but Hook with the rival in that spot wins the gunfight. Is there a trade for mid-haul? Looks like Fellow maybe trying to find an angle, but Hook, he's going to be back to full health. Now continue to take these gunfights. Will Seattle Surge, another first blood. Maybe not going their way.
Yeah, and you just got to kill Hook probably. I mean, that next fight, like, it's
That's
just,
why he's got a rival there.
Yeah. You think you maybe have a second, you get into a 4v2, you're feeling real good, but not going to be the case. Hook able to take out Felony as well, who is trying to get that trade over through Bookstore. Nice nade there from Clay, but he got the opener. He's going to have to get all of them, and Illy still just put in damage.
Yeah, putting numbers down, and now who's going to push on forward, knows how weak he is. Hello.
Yep.
Nice recovery there from Surge. I mean, you just get Hook into that position. You're hoping a trade comes in. Maybe someone get pushed up with Gwyn, but it just never happens. Or Fellow, you know, he's got that middle hallway through Dreams. Maybe you can find a bullet or two on a Hook to get the trade, but no angle was given.
Yeah, now you have this 3-1 advantage in first bloods, but not a lot to show for it in a round count if you are Carolina. Illy and Hook, 10-3. Clay, I mean, shooters are going to shoot, man. He's been their first blood guy these past couple of rounds. If he can continue to get them, just can you turn those rounds into W's?
I mean, Seattle's going to keep going for this, right? You see this 2-2 setup. They've been trading effectively. Has Seattle Surge giving them numbers? It's kind of the same thing. Just who's going to go over there with Hook? And there's a first blood for Abuza on the Fellow.
And that's just what? Through the door from Book. So he gets the pick. Sliding in, and TJ right on the side. You still have RC's there, so he's able to get another one. Maybe you can go 2 for 1 in that scenario. You bring it back into the round, but it's going to be Gwyn and Clay now, 2 versus 3. You still got to be proactive here with Bomb, though. If you are Seattle Surge, you got 40 seconds to work with.
Well, you can see they're kind of just slowing it down, and I like this, right? 40 seconds left. They're trying to force Carolina to just get caught out of position, right? Where are they going with the bomb? That's the question. It's one towards A and one towards B. There is a ton of info for the Ravens, and now Clay maybe trying to work the flank. He's going to have a crossfire with his teammate. Gwyn able to find one. They need this round to stay in the game, but Illy has been the closer. Was that kill the difference? A chance for Gwyn.
He's thinking maybe still one outside, but they are both in. I think he hears him, but the slide timing, he sends it out. He wins the fight. You nail it there. Illy has been the closer with the big gunfights. The big kill on to Clay. The difference is Gwyn got one. He gave him a shot in this. But it does have Clay to work with once he gets to this point.
Yeah, then Gwyn with 15 seconds. You're hoping to find one and either get him off the bomb or find a free bomb planner.
He was there in the sense of like the bomb for him, just
he checked outside of, he checks outside of Dreams instead of in cockpit, and that's the bomb down. Illy 7-2. He has just answered this call for the team.
I'm guessing Clay saw something where he's thinking maybe somebody's still outside. Abuza again, striking early. Got the first blood in the last round, and Abuza is dialing in. That'll be 2 for him. This Royal Ravens team in trouble in a 4-2 hole here within this round 6. You're looking at a 1-5 deficit here shortly, just being outclassed, outgunned when it comes to search and destroy.
I mean, it's just a story for this team coming into the event, right? The respawn has looked solid, but not much search and destroy practice. Talk to the players, they haven't had many reps. And I think that really the storyline is your 2 aggressive players in TJ and Gwyn have been shut down. All the pressure on Fellow and Clay right now.
Round 5. As they take a massive advantage in a team that looked dead in the water to us against Ultra. Just staying alive, pissing people off, and battling. It's been impressive to watch.
Yeah, just sticking to their game plan. I mean, Hook finding openings. Illy obviously has been who he is. But once they find those first bloods throughout this map, they are winning these rounds. 3 first bloods and 3 round wins here for Seattle Surge.
Yeah, they're doing it regardless. Doesn't really matter. Tags in from Arcades as you'll scramble back. TJ playing from an aggressive position.
I mean, even over towards B, the trades come in. You're in a 2-on-2, and they're winning those gunfights. Can teach clutch on up against his old teammate, TJ. Able to take him down. 1-on-2. All pressure on Gwyn.
Gwyn now for the series, and Illy from the top rope sends it forward. It's a victory here from Seattle Surge, and a team that looks so defeated now fighting into the top 6. Yeah, and I don't know if there's been many vocal Surge fans in the venue, but that guy, he gets the last laugh.
Obviously, respect between both teams. It was getting loud. It was getting loud on that stage, right? You know, Clay and Fellow were getting into it. But, I mean, you just look at that map 4. That's really what it comes down to. You and I were trying to talk about it coming into this game. This might be a 6-1, a 6-2. It's exactly that. They're just a step, maybe a couple hundred steps ahead right now in Search and Destroy.
You know, one of my least favorite things is the commentators when you have this incredible series and it's like a map 5 dud, but it just felt like it. Like they're ahead. They are very far ahead, as you just said, and they show it there. They just handle business. It's not close. There aren't a lot of clutch opportunities, not realistic ones, the elite for Royal Ravens for like. I was really worried when they had like 3 first bloods like early, and that's all they ended up getting, but they lost like all those rounds. I'm like, you just can't. You just can't.
Yeah, can't do it against this team. But Seattle, they were just, I don't know, just very proactive on the map. Knew exactly what they wanted, but again, winning a game 4 to clutch up, still relying on the Search and Destroys, have to win both here, but they're going to move on later, and they'll play the loser of FaZe versus Optic, which is coming up next.
Yeah, and this is like a team just has that recipe to upset people. You do, when you're a strong Search and Destroy team, just good enough in the respawns, you got a chance.
I wonder who's doing the interview. He was a monster, an absolute monster.
I think I got an idea. This guy has battled through the crowd, letting him hear it every single moment. We've got Illy on main stage.
Thank you so much, Maven. And you said it perfectly, battling through the crowd. The Seattle Surge comes away with a victory yet again, and they're going to stay in this tournament. And Illy, now, even though there's some bulls out there, I can be the one to tell you, there's a few people out there who've been cheering like crazy for you guys. I done heard a few of them out there, okay? And you have been playing great. Talk to me about getting that comeback there on map number 4 to be able to even get to the S&D, because they were set up for about a minute, but you guys broke that and held that.
Yeah, honestly, we just believed, like I literally said believe, like I literally said start playing tighter towards that doesn't matter, but we got the piece P4, we got the castle row. And we just believed, and then we ended up breaking P1. Yeah, you know how it went.
Y'all definitely believed out there, okay? And you came through, but you're still in this tournament. You got one more match tonight. For the few fans out there who are supporting y'all, even though y'all on the villain arc, what you want to say to them?
Appreciate the support for the real supporters.
There you go. You heard it from me and Illy on the stage. Chris, take us away.
We appreciate the support from the real supporters. There's very few of them here in Boston, but they are allowed. Shout out to my guy directly behind the desk. But Chance, you and I had Ravens. You had Ravens.
I did have Ravens.
You called Surge.
Yep.
we felt like we were ready to celebrate at the end of game 4. You heard Illy talk about it. This was a big blunder, I feel like, by Carolina, but a top 8 finish, not the worst case scenario for them here in Boston.
I mean, sure, big picture, a decent placing given all the roster moves, but at the same time, that is an invasion hard point that I think is going to haunt them for a decent amount of time.
I will say we'll haunt them, but for Carolina Rose fans, this is, you're looking forward to the future at this point with this squad. They look a lot better. They outplaced what we expected them to do coming into this major, and now they actually have something that they can look at in a series and be like, okay, this is what we need to work on, right? It's going to be that search and destroy. That's what I want to see improvement in between Major 1 and Major 2 for the Carolina Royal Ravens. We do say bye to them today, but honestly, I think they outpressed most of us.
Yeah, let's take a moment to sing the praises of the Seattle Surge. I mean, coming in and winning.
Wait. Did they play a fair game today?
They did.
Okay, go ahead.
They absolutely did. Let's sing the praises of Seattle Surge. The search and destroy, it was next level. I mean, when you're on terminal like that, you see how they're playing. They're splitting the map. There are a couple rounds. They had 2 burger, 2 playing terminal hall. And what they're doing is they're not just playing burger like hold it and make a play playing later. They're actually actively taking challenges. It makes the defense not understand. They don't know where you're going, trying to catch them off guard. It was working out so well. We saw some rounds they tried to push through into the plane and they back up and just wait for the other team to make a mistake. These are things that are tough to play against. That's a high-level surge team, and the end of this hardpoint was just absolutely nuts. Shout out to
And I wanted to call out here, at the start, Abuza had 9 kills, right? He was just getting pushed around. The man caught fire in that game 5 as well. But Surge, they played in sprints. This is our play of the game. Chance, who is the biggest key to their success?
I'd have to say Illy, right? I mean, I think he killed Tyler Fellow maybe 3 times just on that final hill alone, and he's doing it from a bunch of different locations as well. So he was locked in, making heads-up plays the entire time, not just in the final seconds of the hard point, but he was virtually untouchable in S&D. He might have just thrown up a near 5 KD in the 2 maps they had.
Shout out Surge. They get it done. They show you the strength in the 2-3-5s. We'll see if they can keep it rolling as we continue.
forma. What I just did there. Oh, there was a... What the fuck? Man. Oh, no. Oh, I thought that fucking thing. Oh. Hello, hello. Don't sound too happy. He said, "Don't shoot. I'm an American." Now watch. Oh. Oh. Chúpame los huevos. ¿Eh? What did he say? ¿Os habla español? Hey, Apollo. Apollo.
Don't talk for you. Is this a fruit snack on?
There's so much mouth you can't keep your mouth closed. No, you can't even keep your mouth closed.
Don't. I see you. Stop jumping on my bed. No more monkeys jumping on the bed. Yeah, one fell off into the bed. Uh-oh, Mama's gotta call the doctor.
The doctor said, no more monkeys. She's not glad.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Some days I can give myself a shot, no problem. Some days I'm like, ow.
Over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
She even said, ow.
Stop jumping.
Get down. Push it. We don't have to. Hello. I'll only play a couple, that way we'll go back to trios. Over. Plus wife is gonna get put to bed. I didn't know she was gonna My daughter, when she was learning to say quack quack, she would say fuck fuck.
Positive ID on the bounty target. Hunt him down.
That was my daughter trying to copy me. She tried to copy me. Yeah, that's my daughter.
Squad mates redeploying. Well done.
Yeah.
It's all mad to shut up.
Oh, it's coming in hot. I'm going in the water. Ooh. That tickled my little cheeks a little bit. I almost got enough for Lodi. We got enough for Lodi. What's needed to buy? Oh, there's not a here's my money. Oh, there is my money. There's our money to get. Oh. Nothing. That was me. Nothing. It was the snapshot thingy. The thing that lets you know if people are.
Got gas moving in. Got a loadout drop inbound.
Oh no. Oh shit. That thing bounced. That thing bounced. Oh my lord. I'm a buddy over here, boy.
Your squad made it to the safe zone. Counter UAV deployed. Running interference.
What the hell is that? Arriba, arriba, arriba! Oh. We got juice people's behind us, bro. We got people behind us going to the buy. We're 30 meters out.
We lost that sumbitch. Bounty contract's been pulled.
Third.
Friendly loadout dropped on the way.
Ow! That hurt, Charlie. Oh, there was more than one. More than one. Oh, they double fisted me, bro.
Go get after it.
I didn't do anything. The fuck? We have people camping now. Oh, he's up them stairs. He's a camping bitch.
We're detecting vulnerability in the enemy's network. Locate their uplink stations. Secure their intel before they go offline. Yep.
Sending thermite.
We are turning you to the front.
No.
You've got reinforcements inbound.
Oh.
You have a buy station inbound.
You better get back up. Still eats it.
Hey, there's a guy over there to your right. Down.
Ew! Rory!
Deployable buy station's ready.
Yeah.
Gas is closing in.
What do you mean?
All squad members are in the safe zone.
I was trying to make sure you did. What if we what if we fist fought? Can we fist fight?
Whatever intel you
Can me and you
Time's
fist
running
fight?
out.
I want a fist fight. Oh, they're on the roof. Oh, right here.
Moving.
See ya. He missed. I got to miss with him.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
And he knew how? How exactly did he know? Funny thing is, they actually think they're good.
Requesting recon flyover.
You're getting another chance. Make it count. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
I'm hit.
Fine. Bro, I was... Bro. Can I explain to you what happened, or are you just... Never mind.
Fire sale's over. Adjusting prices. You're losing ground.
Yeah, two dudes jumped on us like they knew we were there and just instantly fucking melted me. There was nothing I could do.
You've got reinforcements inbound.
It's crazy. People have the fucking cheat to win a fucking easy ass game. No, they weren't, bro. Nobody in this team uses red Cali sticks. None of us.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Yep, I'm not giving you another kill, you pathetic fucks. Pathetic fucks. Just camping like a bitch.
No more second chances. Supply
Fucking
crates are
hilarious.
restocked. Advise you load up now.
You're gonna make it.
25 remain. Solid work so far. Time for mission. You're redeploying.
Yeah, they're camping on that roof. Oh, they're camping too. Wow. Everywhere I go, campers wanna know. Campers. Well, when I'm getting shot out the sky, I'm not gonna fucking land there, bro. Jesus. They're literally on top of you. I'm not gonna land there getting shot by them. Just to fucking die again. I'm not gonna do it. I'd rather go somewhere else and die. Y'all are trapped in there. Well, what am I gonna do with nothing? I want to set up a class really quick. I'm gonna play one more game with y'all, and then I'll let you. Yeah, and then I'm gonna play one more, and then I'm gonna let y'all go play trios.
No, don't play all the
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone. Resurgence. Stay alive to keep your squad in the fight. Bounty targets are up. Get him.
Right here on the other side of the fence. These are good real.
They're dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Kill confirmed. The rest of them.
Damn, how many shots? Everywhere. My bad, bro. I tried to get you.
Need to heal up.
Oh, chocolate.
One more.
Go get hunting.
Got him.
Operators from that squad.
I think there's one more. Yeah, there's one more. Yeah, flash, bro. And where I go, bitches wanna go. Hey, didn't you say you wanted to find Mango Thief? Well, he's our bounty right now.
Time to mission. You're redeploying. Your squad mates back on station.
They're over there. They're over. I hear there. I marked it. They're over there somewhere. I marked them.
Enemy soldier incoming. Bounty contract been pulled. Redeploying. Still confirmed and we located the rest of them.
Ooh, good shit.
Loadout drop inbound.
Love you, baby. Love you, baby girl.
Stand by for redeployment. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Dude, just fucking can't.
Enemy network. Locate their uplink stations and secure their intel before they go offline. Yep.
They're camping loadout. Dude's just camping loadout. Behind the sign. Literally behind the sign is where he killed me from. They have TTV in their name, but yet they want to sit there and camp a loadout.
You've got reinforcements inbound.
He's up on the top.
Incoming.
Oh, look, it's the camper again. God damn, bro. I'm getting.
Losing ground. Move.
This dude's nice, bro. Oh yeah, this dude's cheating.
Move to the safe zone. We are returning you to the front. Earn this.
I got hit. I got hit by the same thing. No, he's on you. He's on you.
Squad is down. Stay alive and bring them back. Your squad mates back on station. Good work. locked us out of their network. You missed your chance. Your squad mates redeploying. Well done. Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
Copy that.
No, and I didn't want that. But he's on top of the hill.
Enemies dropping into the AO. Your squad mates back on station. Good work. Marking self-revive.
Someone just broke their legs on around us.
Resurgence is about to end. Make
He
it count.
said he panicked.
Sales over. Adjusting prices.
Yeah, they asked me to kindly stream something else. I said, okay, got you. Hey, they nicely asked me. I nicely, politely said, okay, I got you. And I started something else. Someone's landing behind. Oh, a whole team behind. Yikes. I can see you, dummy. He said, Allah Akbar. I'm guessing his boys are under. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm guessing they're under. Living in a land down under. Living in a land down under. Ow! That hurt, Charlie. They're just prologuing the inevitable. That's all they's doing, bud.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
Taylor! What the heck? She ran away from the fire.
Enemy
I got your
soldier
19.
incoming.
I got your 19.
Friendly Guardian is active.
Oh, he's weak right here. And then his boys are getting picked up. That's a big 10-4 rubber ducky. My mother-in-law bought me socks. And on the bottom it says "I'm gaming" with a controller, and then on the other one it says "Do not disturb."
Guardian's lost power.
Cancel my last.
Earlier, taking my freaking, putting my freaking bra on, and I could see myself in the train.
Jeez. Kid told me I couldn't.
Gas is closing in.
But she showed me that girl on
The copper cup baby?
yeah, that.
I told her, I said, your daughter's sad.
Down. Down, no more follow. Oh, okay. I'll switch over to Palworld after Palworld.
You're in the top 5. You're on the win. Less than 5, we're still standing. Victory's ours next time. Failure ain't fatal. It's just an opportunity to do better.
Oh,
Last chance.
yeah, me too. My wife just told me she had to be at work at 6:30, so I'm gonna hop off. So yeah, I'll hit y'all up tomorrow. Yes, thank you for the games. I'll hit y'all up tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that name's pretty fun. The Rat Pack Queefers. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Alright, time for some pal. Where is it? A fishy?
Tissue?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Toilet paper?
Yes, I do. I got you. She go to jail.
Who?
Oh.
Oh. The fact that you recognize the fucking face.
How bad I hate that woman. And how much fucking Jennifer made me watch her.
Jennifer or Mallory?
Probably both. To be honest.
At this point, I don't know that you remember which fucking girlfriend.
I don't think I do.
See how you said, you remember when we blah blah blah? No, fucking don't steal it.
Whatever. You just fucking.
Huh?
I feel like you just fucked with.
Fuck with who?
With me.
No.
So. Oh. Alexa, play. Alexa, play. Got it. Alright. That's it.